My friends, and I mean that more universally than ever before, welcome to Crusader Kings 3 Roads to Power with the friendliest guy who's ever lived, Grigner Björnsson of our adventurer camp. I can't remember what we were called now, the Banners of Tyr or something like that. It's probably something we should rename today. The man, the myth, the legend who is friends with absolutely everybody who's ever joined him on his adventures. A fantastic fella, a fantastic friendly guy who's brought along the whole camp, and they are all together, unified in diplomacy and exploration. The standard of Tyr, that's it. We should try and find maybe like a Norse god who's about diplomacy and friendliness, kindness. The closest I can think of is Balder, but Balder was the god of, like, fairness and beauty, right? Famously, he was so beautiful, everybody loved him, and nobody was allowed to ever harm him because he was so fair and beautiful, except for Mistletoe, because, you know, Mistletoe's innocent until you get it chucked at you, or something like that is the story. So I don't know if that really works, but maybe, in hindsight, you embrace it, because our guy, of course, is hideous. That's clearly the wrong button I pressed there, isn't it? Oh dear, of course I know him, he's me. Now, I want to rename the camp itself. How did I do that before? Oh, it's just a duchy title that we've renamed, right? Ah, here we go. Standard of Tyr. We're going to change to the standard of Balder instead. You know, again, for fairness and niceness, not necessarily embodying the beauty, maybe inner beauty rather than external. Now, on the subject of renaming stuff, we, of course, made a separate house. We became House Mjovi there. Mjovi, no idea how that's pronounced. We are, as someone quite rightly pointed out in the comments, moving around quite a lot. I asked for renames for our brand new cadet house instead of House Mjovi, because that, of course, doesn't really mean much. In the comment section, unique display name 6051 suggested the name. It's quite a mouthful. Liot Andlit. Liot meaning, Liota meaning ugly, and Andlit meaning face. So we are quite literally House Ugly Face. But I like their, I like their idea behind this, that we're kind of wearing our weakness on our sleeve, right? If you wear your weakness as a shield, no one can ever use it against you. If we go to Byzantium and we introduce ourselves as, hello, I'm Stephen Uglyman, no one's going to be able to call us ugly or upset us by calling us ugly, because we started it. And of course, the motto they suggested, through our faults we triumph, perfect for this guy, because despite the fact that he started with that inherent weakness in diplomacy, arguably one of the worst diplomacy character starts you could ever have is being ugly or having any sort of negative appearance, he's absolutely nailed it. Despite the fact that he has, quote, a face only a mother could love, he's up to that 31 diplomacy, and again, it's what on the inside matters. So I'm going with that. Grigner Uglyman. Standard of Balder. Grigner Uglyman. That's really hard to say. Grigner Uglyman of the Standard of Balder. I like it. It's a lot to do with his appearance, which I presume he would have been mocked for relentlessly as a child, because children are very cruel in that way. And here we are at quite, to be honest, a young age, with the world kind of still being our oyster here. I don't think we have to kind of go on any actionable quest today. I don't think we have to worry about really focusing on a goal. He's only 24. He's got a very long life ahead of him. He's quite an athletic, healthy guy. Lots of health benefits. I'm not really concerned at all about, you know, doubling down on some particular focus right now. Our only real objective, of course, is to build up our prestige, so then we get those Tier 2, Tier 3 contracts, and then eventually work our way up through to some, maybe not hyper-prestigious place. I mean, this is a character who's seen the folly of ambition time and time again. His grandfather, his aunt, even his own mother, arguably died far earlier than she should have, maybe because of the tremendous amount of stress that came from her trying to dissolve the crown of Navarra. This is a bizarre story we've got going on here, which of course she succeeded in, and then immediately paid the price through becoming infirm. Again, possibly due to stress. It could have just been old age, but either way, it certainly didn't help her, right? So maybe this guy wants a nice, simple tale to carry on with, and that's what I think we're going to go for. Now, Shrewd was something that I've kept in the back of my mind, right? From Camp Revelries, you can get Shrewd, and I was like, how the hell do we get that? Went on the wiki, nothing. Went on the traits page, nothing. Camp Revelry page, nothing. So I dug into the files, and it turns out, to be able to get Shrewd from Camp Revelry, you need to be able to unlock simple or lavish meals. So, because constant crossover between series, isn't there? So, we need the supply tent for either of that. Then, the event that lets you chop wood theoretically should give us that 25% chance of Shrewd each time. +2 to all stats, gives the hour a little extra rationality and stuff like that. So irrelevant for our guy unless we kind of do the same thing again, abdicate and leave him to do his thing, and we go off and do our thing as we did with our previous character. I think that would make him, like, unbelievably good. like a minimum of 14 in all stats is obviously insane. So again, I think he's still young enough that we can focus on him and only him. What are we building right now? We're upgrading the pavilion, right? And then with that cash that we're going to make in a second, immediately dump on the supply tent, and we are good. We'll have that revelry. We'll be in it for a great time. We're not doing so well on the diplomacy mission front, are we? Bloody hell. Artifact and transport quest the whole way down. I do think this guy, being the kind of gallant, compassionate, kind man that he is, we should be trying to get Knight of the Swan, and I think we'll probably nail that. Shit. Great point. For a Cash Cow pinged me in Discord and pointed it out. A lot of you people pointed out in the comments, I've forgotten to set up a Caravan Master. Caravan Master Shittle. Actually, I think we had a Caravan Master, but they died or something like that, right? We should probably set up, oh god, Virvahui as Chief Cook. Sure, why not? We're not going to set up a stooge. That would be not very compassionate of you. Dan Trolley as one of our bodyguards. Virvahui is the other. Very appropriate, given that apparently his name translates to Dick Ripper. If anybody threatens us, he can rip their dick off. Don't ask what he does with it after that. Oh, this seems quite compassionate. Now, I wouldn't say he's a particularly humble man in his approach, right? Compassionate, fickle, generous. Maybe he does it just for the kindness of his heart. Maybe that gives him a good feeling. He doesn't necessarily have to do it for humility, but I do think it's quite a humble thing to be a gardener. Then again, it does cost a tremendous amount of prestige, which I'm trying to save up. Oh, you know what? Go for it. See what happens. Down to earth for 10 years. I think he is probably quite down to earth. Skirts with humility, if nothing else. There's something therapeutic about cartography. The news may be my greatest invention yet. A complete and illustrated, annotated chart of East Francia. Ooh. A beautiful work. 88% chance we get an illustrated map of East Francia. Shall be famed across the world. That's a diplomacy challenge. Okay. What's the difference between that? They're all diplomacy challenges, but one has a better outcome? Oh, God. I was aiming to create masterworks. East Francia, East Francia, East Francia. What? They're all the same option. Why would I never pick that one? Or just have fun with it, lose stress, gain prestige. Sure. Let's see what it does. You get the illuminated map of East Francia artifact. You have 3 bloody options to do it, so you'd hope it's something good. Gives diplomacy and learning. Oh, that's already not terrible at all. Let's get rid of Hildegard's brooch. Sorry, Hildegard. Let's get rid of Landolfo's brooch as well. This is all crap that we've inherited. See, an equip button disappeared on me. Let's go for the map of East Francia then. Let's throw on those detailed maps as well. Higher provisions. Travel companions have a higher opinion of my guy. But try and keep everybody happy. I want to try and make friends between everybody in the camp as well. Let's educate some knights. I think we can do this whole thing paused, so let's try and keep it paused. I know the game doesn't automatically do it. Luba, follow my moves. Learns a lot from you. Beautiful. Good start. Asteroider is not really super useful here. I see, but it's a chance they'll increase their prowess higher. So I wonder if you get a better outcome if you take the more risky option, give them the more prowess, maybe they pay you more, you kind of excel in the contract instead of just kind of succeeding. Either way, we're doing fine. Caspar should learn a lot from me. Exceptional success either way. Maybe it is just an exceptional success either way. I don't think you get higher than exceptional, right? All right. Beautiful. Great work. Still got to earn a bunch of cash if we're going to build this building and have the camp revelry as well with those slightly higher stuff. Okay, let's go visit the town crier, see if we can get ourselves some stuff that we actually want to do here. Hello. Organization, scholarly work, or martial duties. I mean, if nothing else, I'll take the martial duties, even though it's not a strong point, so that we can focus on that Knight of the Swan. We're going to train Mayor Dietmar and Baron Ludovico. You have to pin his eyes back so he pays attention. Let's go for Dietmar. You should follow my moves. Did Dietmar win? Dietmar, did you do a good job? Well done. Okay, Ludovico's time. Come on, fella. You can do it. I believe in you. I need this money for to become shrewd. Beautiful. Perfect. Good start. 200 gold right there. And then let's head immediately over to the next one as well. Bearing in mind, I can just bin some prestige to take the money out as a favor from these people, which I don't think I particularly want to do. If we can avoid it. I think we want to stick with as much prestige as possible. Just because we get like opinion bonuses for high prestige, certain tasks are obviously a lot easier with high prestige, that type of thing. Even though obviously it doesn't matter if we spend it as currency, our level of fame stays the same. I think we just want to sit on as much as possible. Oh, we're not doing so well this time. Did we nail it? Okay, not bad. 92 gold. There you go. Okay, and by the time we're home, is it worth trying to pursue a couple more? Maybe just quickly then. Town Crier has nothing for us. Bollocks. Is there anything nearby that I might just want to pursue? Spycraft? I mean, we're not terrible at that. Smaller group travels faster. Yeah, sure. Let's get on with it. Ooh. Oh, we're going to have a bet with fishing waders about hunting a rabbit. 99% chance that our arrow High diplomacy, clearly low learning, because apparently I can't read. Your arrow flawlessly pierces the heart of the rabbit. Not flawlessly pauses the heart of the rabbit. It's because we get a rabbit's paw artifact. It's too many words. Too many words to think about at once. That's at least 3 words. Okay. Time to work on my charms. I mean, this guy doing the intrigue contracts, he's so bloody good because you can leverage diplomacy alongside that. Good lord. I mean, it's 96% every time. Okay, that was 95. And we're getting the provisions from that too. Thank you. Perfect. Okay, actually that works out really well for timing because now... Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. We can say... Oh. Do I want a priest in my court? Wow. It might be worth bringing him along because he will make you look considerably more attractive. It's the wingman tactic. Oh, Victor the Hideous. I feel like we'd have a soft spot for him, but we lose 9 stress because we're generous. Yeah, I guess we'll bring him along. Okay. I think we would probably have a soft spot for Victor the Hideous. And any second now. Beautiful. There we go. Oh, does that not unlock another building slot to level... Oh, maybe just close it and reopen it, idiot. Yep, that'll do it. Okay, supply tent is what we need. That's going to take 6 months, so we can fit in a couple of, well, loads more jobs in between then. I want to try and avoid doing these travel contracts. I really don't want to do that. I don't want to travel around too much if we can avoid it, but if the town crier has nothing for us again, criminal contract, stewardship, or intrigue, I mean, I'm not fussy. We can definitely do the intrigue, so we'll stick with that then, huh? We're going to go and investigate rumors for this prince bishop. Are we being like a... What is this, like an inquisitor? I don't really like this. Like a privately working for the Catholic Church to manipulate secrets about these people? Words they shouldn't have shared. Ooh. This doesn't seem particularly compassionate, does it? Such a bounty for few whispers. Ooh. I mean, then again, if they're seeking to do harm to other people, maybe they're plotting a murder or something like that, maybe a compassionate man wouldn't have such a qualm about pursuing that, eh? Oh, hello. Language barrier. Oh. Schittel's been traveling around Cassel for hours, and though he's followed his pride and asked for directions, he does not appear to be an expert High German speaker. We're going to try. Beautiful. What we should be doing as a diplomacy character, too. This is totally on me. Oh, my God, look at the Kaiser. They all look like fucking Oblivion characters. What's happening? Oh, dear. We should be learning a lot of languages here. This tier title. Oh, wait. Trying to learn his language is difficult because he's very, very high tier. So I could just try and learn the language with you then. Decent. Okay. His learning, -9. So his learning works against you trying to learn his language. Why? It's a scheme. I suppose you're trying to... I guess the implication is you use it for nefarious reasons, but I'm trying to be, like, honorable. I'm trying to learn a language to understand these people a bit better, you know? Learn your language? Difficult? What's tier title and sounds learning? That seems a bit bizarre. I mean, again, I kind of understand what they're going for, but... Oh, let's just go for it. Decent will do, huh? Let's try and get some languages under our belt while we're just sitting around here waiting. Right, what have we got there? Forgotten claims. Generate a claim as a diplomat. Seems very, very valuable. That's a skill that will carry us to great heights in the Byzantine Emperor. Okay, let's have a look then. Focus on agent increasing scheme potential. Oh, this is interesting. Decreasing phase length or secrecy. Obviously, we'll go for... Honestly, I think we're going to be fine. I think we're going to go for scheme phase. I'm not going mad. This is like a different interface to the other one, isn't it? Slightly different. Anyway, yeah, honestly, I think we can decrease the scheme phase length and be totally fine with it. I think we're going to be all right. Okay, so let's set up Bon de Cognac. Who's Bon de Cognac? My friend. Are you part of the caravan? Oh, we'll have to get you renamed then, Bon, if you're here. 64. Okay, this is okay. Some of these people don't want to join. That's fascinating. Oh, because we must be in their county. Right, that's a countess we're trying to get to this slot to fabricate a claim. I understand. So this is acting a bit more like a traditional scheme then. That you have people refusing to join. Ice Wolf to Craven, not interested, probably because he's Craven, right? I'm terrified. -1,000. Actually, fair enough. Okay, this is a bit more complicated than the usual scheme that we've done, because now we've got to consider that some people are better in certain positions, but also certain other people are going to refuse. So maybe it might be better to put her there, even though she's not the best option. You could be convinced. Oh, this is a bit more complex. Okay, let me see what I can do here. I'm not super happy about this layout. This is a very, very long quest. Let's see what happens. Sitting in the tent, I find myself poring over accounts, maps, and manuscripts detailing exotic and far-off kingdoms, such as tantalizing stories they tell, such strange places this world has to offer. I wonder, do the people hear such stories about us? Am I merely passing mere rumors? Or truthful and fantastic accounts of places so seemingly far from Odin's grace? High-value contracts appear in Bengal, okay. Several high-value contracts appear in Sri Lanka, okay, or Delhi as well, okay. I don't think I can really justify upending the camp to travel halfway across the world for some high-value contracts. I feel like it's an enormous time investment that probably won't pay off. So I'm just going to say I have other places to ponder yet. Did we just cross over into Exalted Moment? Beautiful, there you go. Sick. So I think it's next tier we get the tier 2 contracts, right? And then Living Legend is the one where you get the tier 3. Makes a lot of sense. Right. Hi there. Sure, we could learn your language. I'm feeling particularly feisty. Or do we want to take her as a companion? Nah, you're good. Let's take the challenge. Sure. We have an engaging debate with her. Oh, very good. I will admit, this was a bad... Our scribe, whoever was in that, has just disappeared as well. This was a bad contract to take. It's a very, very long contract. I put... so over the top. I put Astrida in as decoy, even though she was one of our better characters, because we had such terrible secrecy with that. We had like 33%. So this is like not a great contract for us. Honestly, I'm just going to, even though I think we're going to fail, I think we're just going to get it done. Yeah, I didn't think we succeeded now. I think it's not worth the opportunity cost elsewhere, to be honest with you. There's another one there, and I just don't think, generate a claim scheme, I just don't think I'm interested in doing that in the future. So maybe we'll not bother. Groom to rule. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Okay, you gain 1 stewardship, 3 marshal. Bloody hell. Okay, fair enough. And now, more importantly, camp revelry. First stab at becoming shrewd. We have to, at the very bare minimum, do this. But I guess we'll just go all in, huh? Why wouldn't we? There you go. Adequate drinks. Can be hosted for 3 days. All right, sorry. Never mind. Give it 3 days. Okay, back to the camp revelry then. Slightly bad on the timing, but never mind. Okay, let's go all in on you. All in on you. Guest of honor can be the Kaiser. I very much doubt he'll turn up, but we'll give him a go. Try and befriend Victor the Hideous, the only man in our court right now that we're not friends with. Well, I use the term court very loosely. Okay, can't wait. We're already at Revelry level 2. You love to see it. And don't forget, we've already started on Eager Reveler as well, so fingers crossed we can get that leveled up, and that will help with future Revelry. Victor becomes your friend immediately. Bloody hell. I guess it's because we're passionate that we're getting such a massive benefit for that. Ooh, we've learned High German. Send him a letter. 99% he's impressed by my knowledge. Very good. And this... okay, this isn't the one I was thinking of. What do we want to do? Put more wood on the fire to guide him home. We lose provisions, but Dan's happy. The smoke trail might bring extra attention besides the meandering Dan. Grab a torch and look for him. Okay, that will give us Venator experience. Let's do that one. Beautiful, we found him. Because Dan is a deer, that's confirmed there. Okay, what is this one then? And then, Astrida gesticulates wildly as she weaves a story that's now been going quite a long time in the making. Someone like a sack of bricks hit him right in the head, it did. Astrida soaks in the acclaim and the gathering with a satisfied smile. It was quite a tale of daring do indeed. What was it you hit him with again? Perhaps we can recreate it. Enough scrap wood and metal. Make a makeshift mace for 400 provisions. I have a story too. Our story proves even better. She might be upset. 50% chance of us upstaging her. We ask that she gives us another tale. Ooh. Camp Revelry level increases. I think I'm going to go with that one. That seems solid. That 99% prestige is really good though, isn't it? I'm sorry, wife. Okay, she wasn't upset by it. That's good. So we didn't get the opportunity to... oh, no, she is upset at me. Well, they're still very, very good friends, so we won't worry about that too much. Okay, that wasn't bad at all. You get a new contract. Did we really? Did we just get a diplomacy contract from that? What did we get? Oh, improved spycraft. Oh, yeah, we'll take an intrigue one. Why not? Once again, it was one of those quests that we have 97% success chance, so just get on with that very quickly and blast our way back home. I think what we want to do then is just keep focusing on that camp revelry, because I think that's going to be a massive, massive benefit to us. If we upgrade, gives us the better drinks. So we've got knowledgeable herbalist, gives us a forager. Murder schemes, obviously totally relevant. Oh, the mobile brewers, that's absolutely what I was looking for there. And then I presume the supply tent building, was that the one that gave us better food? I don't remember. We'll have a look. Monthly stewardship lifestyle experience, 25% from that. That's bloody good. Wonder if there's one for diplomacy anywhere. We'll keep an eye out. So scheme secrecy, master thief, etc. Now, I'm not really interested in that. Not this time, anyway. I think we've done that to death already. Anyway, let's see if we can find some more martial contracts or diplomacy contracts. I'm not fussy either way. If not, we'll move on. We'll just keep going. Because, of course, in the background, we're also working on trying to get that Tales of Grigna the Challenger, the Traveler version 2.0. Diplomacy, beautiful. That's exactly what we're after. Thank you very much. Much obliged. Goodbye. Oh, level 2 already. Right, so it must be illustrious then. bear that in mind. Oh, God, there's 2 of them. Oh, well, this is going to pay out massively. I feel like we didn't really get much opportunity to do the level 2 contracts before. We must have hit the ground running really good this time because we're only 26 and we've got to effectively the same level we were as Grigner the first. Okay, let's get on with it. Smaller group travels faster. I think you're going to nail it, so I'm not worried about it. Yeah, look at that. Nasty rumors. 35 prestige as well. Okay, very good. At least 1 more success to turn in your contract. We will absolutely nail it, I'm sure. In Marlborough, the people have chosen to walk a path of bloodlust and revenge. Not the best thing for local tax returns. If you want to stay calm, you'd be calm by force. I don't think you'd do that. Yeah, he's compassionate. You'll shake hands or you'll lose hands. Choose. I mean, if that's the law... Okay, go on then. We've done it. The job's done when it's done. You risk the challenge open to earn the full bonus. You will earn nothing if you fail it. I like that a lot. Listen. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And I've missed a lot of shots this playthrough. So we're overdue a victory. We're overdue a victory. It's gambler's fallacy, I'm well aware. Oh yes, other people's pastures. Very lovely. I can apply some of that to my own pastures when I have them. This is where I would put them if I had them, etc. Oh god, oh shit, 60% chance. Oh no. 39% chance to fail the contract immediately. I've made a mistake here, haven't I? When will I learn? When will I learn? You don't get memorable characters like Elrang or Mountain Morbod, okay, or Walt Disney, sorry, by not taking these risks, okay? There are thousands of other characters you don't remember. So let's do it again. And I'm going to do the same thing again. And I'm sorry if that is deeply upsetting. I'd be very upset if we fell 2 in a row, I'll admit. Hey, we gave Björg some confidence. That's good. It's amazing how the world opens up when you can ride. Because you can ride a horse. Very good. Let's get on with our task. Honestly, I'm taking the gamble. Am I taking the gamble? No, you know what? Let's go a bit more safe. We've just failed one, so let's not piss around too much. A good scribe and a very good diplomat in the form of Dan Trolley. Dan Trolley the Lion and Fishing Waders the Forgetful. Beautiful lineup here. Who do we want as... Oh, you're both pretty terrible. There you go. Herald and then Ice Wolf the Gabber. 96% success phase. I should have. I knew I should have. I knew I should have gone for the other one because we are a diplomacy unit. I mean, it's still not going to take us that long. Okay, we're already done. Beautiful. Oh, well done. Great work. Okay. Seize the moment. Beautiful. So what do we get for that then? 139 gold, 270 prestige. So the prestige really comes in thick and fast for these bigger contracts, don't they? My god. So then, I think with our contacts... Repair that. Yeah, sure. We can just request gold. I think it's worth it. I would like to request from Duchess Geburger. I would love to say a grand tournament, but we can't request another one for... you can't request another grand tournament until today. Have I just done that? I mean, what is the chance of that? Can't request it until the 18th. Oh, the tooltip's broken. Can't request another until today. I thought I'd just done what I did with Camp Revelry, where we were like 2 days behind, but no, it just does seem like it might be bugged, unfortunately. Okay, well, listen, I don't really want any of these. Yeah, I'm not really fussed about that, so we'll just sit on that, I think, for the time being. Let's see if Count Berengar II can offer us anything. Give us gold, but I can just demand a hook. Arrange a marriage. I should probably arrange a marriage, but it'll cost us prestige. I was thinking we maybe marry off some people in our camp. Set them up with some lifetime happiness. I don't think any of these are particularly useful, unfortunately. Particularly because I'm trying to save up a lot of prestige, too. I know, again, no impact on level of fame, which is really what we're going for, but... Yeah, let's not worry about it then. I think we might move on at this point. Do a little traveling, see if we can hit some more of those key sites. So, Paris. I think that's always a safe bet. Where can we hit along the way? So if we go via, what is that, Aachen and Mahler. None of these are pronounced correctly. You've just got to accept that about Crusader Kings at some point, huh? Let's go via there, via there. Okay, that seems pretty solid. Then I guess we could head over to the Kingdom of Brittany, come down the coast along Spain, maybe around all of the Spain of coast. That, listen, I've not had much sleep the last few days. But again, burning the candle at all 3 ends. 3 special 3-pointed candles, just specifically so I could burn them extra fast. We'll go, yeah, I think that's what we'll do then. We'll go through the coast of Spain, up past through Provence, down through northern Italy, and I guess we'll swoop down past the Vatican, come back up, and that will probably give us enough sites to do that special achievement. See what we can do then. through Vermandois, and here we are to Paris. Okay, let's have a look. What can I spend this on? Bound by Blood. 25% personal scheme success chance against family members. Very good for when we want to befriend his daughters. You're able to use the rescue house member Cass's Bell. Probably not super relevant. Shoving Char gives you 1 random skill point. I'm a big fan of that. And then, of course, I think just Patriarch seems very appropriate for this guy. I feel like this is a very legitimate, nice, fresh start. Settle theological disputes. Do we know much about theology? Absolutely not. Do we know a lot about people and settling disputes? That's my strong point. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Oh my god, look at that winding road you've got us going on here. Bloody hell, this is a long contract. This better pay out well. I shall do my best. We're going to start traveling towards Dijon. Let's see what they've got to offer us. Hello there. Allow me to share my interpretation. It's a learning challenge. Oh dear. Oh Jesus. Oh god. This is not the right choice for this man. We know in the future that these do not have a viable diplomatic outcome. They don't care about our honeyed words and our silver tongue. What they care about is the Lord, which is fair enough, given that you are a nun. Yeah, you know what? Actually, that's kind of fucking obvious in hindsight, isn't it? Let's discuss. Nope, you do not receive any score towards completing the contract. Okay. Oh dear. Oh dear. Did he also remain unconvinced? Oh dear. Go with Tears Blessing. Dan the Lion wants to go to Dan Trolley himself. Let's go visit the Varangian Guard. He's my friend. I cannot deny that part, but I could deny his request. On the other hand, would it be right to stop someone in pursuit of glory? He wouldn't do that, and he also wouldn't stop his friend doing what his friend wants to do because he's a compassionate man. Go with Tears Blessing, and go with the blessing of Grigna Björgson, the kindest man who's ever lived. Oh, shit. Oh, here we go. Mayor Adamar. We'll slap him down. I do feel like getting a Norseman to go amongst France who's unable to speak the language, settling theological disputes with people, despite the fact that he knows nothing about Christianity, was probably the wrong choice. We actually did win that man over, though. What an idiot he must have been. Ooh, do we want to... Interesting. Do we want to gain insight into our future? Potentially. Careful, my liege. Shittle holds his arm up in front of my chest. There are bandits in these lands. You're quick to make accusations. A dimly illuminated figure stands in the entrance to the cave.
I'm merely a hermit, and you carry the title of the duchy.
Title of the... Oh, because we are... Right, it's a titular duchy title. Right, yes. Please tell me about my future. Ah. You shall find that who seeks. You shall find that who seeks. Wow, that's incredibly vague. Thank you for that. Amazing work. Father, begins my daughter Björg as she marches up to me. I've decided that now, as I am a woman, I shall have my own tent. No more sharing with anyone for me. She stands still, spiel finished, petulant defiance oozing from her posture. Almost involuntarily, I crook an eyebrow at this unprovoked display. You want to earn it, she has to try and convince us. Oh, we just say, okay. No. She's not going to impress us, I'm sorry. 29% chance, I think it's incredibly unlikely, but maybe we'll earn some respect. Holy shit. I take back everything I've said. She just nailed that. I'm actually super impressed. She gains 40 opinion of us because she respects that we made her defend a case, and she did. Good for her. I shall pull no punches when convincing him. If some arguments may be considered controversial, well, we spend piety to complete the contract. We need another one for a qualified success. I'm going to do it, just so we've got that in the bag then. Then we don't have to worry about it so much. We could have just taken on the stress to complete the contract, but it's kind of a diplomacy challenge, isn't it? So fake it till you make it. Never leave a night unattended. Lead the way. There's healing water. I shall fight the beast, and we will save the night, because we're a compassionate man. And there we are. We've done it. Duke Frederick the Greedy of Champagne is giving us some prestige. Thank you, fella. Much obliged. I don't think we're going to make it to Exalted Among Men today, unless we really, really get a move on. Let's head over to Perform in a Play. Oh. All right. Yeah, you know what? Why not? I think there's a lot of roles he can play. You know, the terrifying ogre under the bridge, mainly. Poetic terrifying ogre. Let's make it the easiest windfall. The sooner the better. Or, this ought to be fun. Let's just get it done soon. Because, again, I feel like we've probably... With this band of people we've got fishing waders. We've got Shittle. We've got Shoe Buckles, the lame. We're basically a wandering circus as it is, with this guy at the head of it. So... I feel like this should be quite an easy job. There you go. You can go there. You can go there. Beautiful. This is going to take 2 seconds, and I think we're going to absolutely nail it. Ice Wolf, you can go there. I probably should have checked these first, but it doesn't matter too much. 10 days between each phase, 65% success chance. We could just sit here and... Honestly, I think it's probably worth going up to maybe 10. Oh, my daughter has learned French. Oh, very good. We're getting the prestige from that as well. For some reason. Not sure why that was. She's living, we're living vicariously through her. There you go. Execute with confidence. 70% success chance. And we failed. Okay. Maybe acting isn't a strong suit. What is that? A prison break. Oh, sick. We haven't seen this before, so I want to do this one just because it's new. Oh my god. We're going to break out. Who's this? Prince Manassas searches for a slippery individual, and there's an imprisoned relative he would like freed. Okay. This is the... Who's Prince Manassas then? Oh, you're Prince Manassas. How are you a prince? Your father was the king and is no longer... Who's the king now then? King Carloman II. Your father was King Carloman II. That's fair enough. Okay. I'll start planning a breakout immediately. If we had a hook, we can apparently just bypass that. Best efforts or with alacrity? I think alacrity. Alacrity is speed, haste. There's another word for haste. But I think we're going to be absolutely fine, given that we have some terrifying people. Victor the Hideous apparently is well up for being a thug. This holy man is very up for being a thug, breaking someone out of prison. I won't question his motives. I don't know what Victor... Even maybe had an interesting life, okay? Right, fishing waders can be the... Fishing waders the forgetful being our prison infiltrator seems like a fucking recipe for disaster. I'm in. I'm absolutely in. Oh, God. This is a nightmare, isn't it? 71%. 33 days till next phase. We're going to be fine. I'm sure there'll be opportunities to increase that. Oh. Father. Oh, we found this while exploring the tent yesterday. You should have it. She's given us some money. I'm going to give it back to her. No, invest it. My daughter. That's so kind of you, but please. Your honesty deserves to be rewarded by itself. He's very compassionate. He's the kindest man who's ever lived. Maybe a bit of a fool. We could have spent that money on camp revelry, speaking of which. Ah, can we do that mid-contract? I thought we would be busy, so we wouldn't be allowed to do it. But no, it's like totally fine with it. Oh, all the food, all the drinks. Beautiful. Is there anybody in our camp to befriend? Baduin, our champion, has joined us. Okay, we'll have to rename you. Guest of honor is going to be Mistress Bjorthgifu, Alfred's daughter of the Uian Blades. Good, strong Anglo-Saxon name there. You'll love to see it. Welcome. Let's see what we can do then. I can't wait. I can't wait. This is going to be fantastic, because today we're going to get shrewd. Just you watch. A furor. My ears pick up, and I swivel to see a couple of my followers engaged in a discussion with a man stood behind a horse-drawn cart. Only the finest wares. I saw and heard your revelries from afar. Do you want to buy something? Fine regalia. Ooh. Ooh. Prestige, piety, renown. Everyone, renown is pretty much impossible to get when we're landed. A fine brooch. 75 gold for that. It equips, I presume, in the regalia slot. Therefore, I'm going to take that, because we haven't got anything there. I don't want to swap out any of our trinkets. I think our trinkets are pretty good, but that is, that's quite nice. I love that we can do these at the same time. I suppose it makes sense, though, doesn't it? I mean, why wouldn't you be able to have a bit of revelry on the side? You're not working non-stop. Okay, 67% chance of getting 150 prestige. Do it. I think he actually did it. The correct answer was a needle. Beautiful. You get 150 prestige. Well done. Good riddle. And we've maxed out level 4 on our camp revelry. No chance at shrewd again. Maybe I missed something. I'll have to double check the file. I'll pull it back open in a second. I'll just make sure I haven't missed anything. What a wonderful revelry it was to begin. Master of Ceremonies for 3 years. Bloody hell. Bloody hell, that's powerful. For 3 years, 15% monthly prestige. Right. Now I look at our monthly prestige, I see why that might not be quite as powerful as it seems on the surface. For a landed character, that would be unfathomably broken. For our guy, it actually makes no difference. Well, if we've got negative prestige and then we get plus monthly prestige, how does that work? Doesn't really matter too much. Lower stress gain, higher provisions, construction time is lower, that's very good. Eager Reveler up to level 1, giving us an extra diplomacy, some extra intrigue. Make it a random camp building for free. Oh, shit. 2 new contracts, diplomacy lifestyle. I can't even notice one of those contracts is performing to play level 2. Didn't do too well the first time. God, that's powerful, isn't it? Good lord, that's powerful. And the other one's an intrigue one, which we wanted. Hold a mystic communion. We gain experience in Wise Man, of course, which is going to give us more learning, given that we're pretty dreadful at that. So let's do that one. If I'm welcome in opening, perhaps they would understand we're going to be great openness. Our personal schemes are better, but our hostile schemes are less. But who cares? No one's going to try and kill this man. He's the kindest man who's ever lived. Let's go fishing. Seems like everything's coming off the cooldown at the same time. Do we need provisions? Not desperately. Let the pole glide through your fingers. 1% chance of becoming calm. That would be really nice. Or grab firm and pull. I should have bought my friend Vivihui for that. Let the pole glide through your fingers. I could have bought him for that one as well. Pole floats away from you. That's okay. He's serene in the moment. Totally the opposite to original Grigner. Very different to his aunt as well. I will deal with this myself. We're going to go full Darth Vader with it. Scheme retains one advantage. Become self-employed. Wouldn't recommend it. It's a tremendous amount of stress, actually. We're up to 71%. We could just execute now. Oh, Adamar died. From a seizure. Oh. I don't think we were really particularly close to him. I don't think we had any events with him whatsoever. Obviously, we started playing as this guy, you know, too late to know what their relationship was like. They weren't friends. They didn't have a particular high opinion of one another. We didn't hear anything about him ever again. I guess news has reached us from a distant letter, or some sort of distant, the Black Horse Courier or something like that. I don't know exactly how they found us. Oh, another lesson in the folly of ambition, I think. That's why we're going to be a man content to do a little fishing and go and perform in a play, which we'll do in a second, I think. I love the fact that you can either play as a diplomacy character, right, which is perform in a play and travel around and have a chat with people about their, you know, religious disagreements. You could play as an intrigue character and commit all sorts of heinous crimes. You could play as a martial character and overthrow a kingdom in Spain. They play, like, very differently, don't they? It's a very different dynamic, one style to the next. There's 270 prestige on the line here. We can do that along with the other contract at the same time, correct? Yeah, this is what I need to be... This is what I also need to be getting into... Oh, no, it cancels it. Fuck. Ah, because it's a scheme-based one. So I think what you can do then is I think you can do a contract as long as it doesn't initiate the scheme, or if you have a spare scheme slot, you can effectively do two things at once, right? So in theory, we can put this on the back burner and do the other one at the same time. I think that's what someone was saying anyway. So, make it the easiest windfall. I agree. Actually, let's triple down on this. Let's make sure that we're getting paid for once. Our poet will be Shoebuckles the Lame. Our shill will be Fishing Waders. Beautiful. Victor, do you want to speed things up a little bit? Ice Wolf the Craven, beautiful. And then Victor the Hideous as well, the shill. 31 days, 89% success chance for a tier 2 contract. I think that's probably very good. So I think we should be quite happy with that. Actually, this will be done in no time at all. Oh, Ice Wolf adopted a pet cat. Oh, good for you, Ice Wolf. So can we do this? Oh, no, because this is one where we actually travel over to the location. So we wouldn't be able to do a second contract while we do this one either. Ah. Shall I make Björg the second in command? Oh, no. Hold on. That's not what that's asking at all if you read it for a second. We're saying, who shall we have Björg educated by? Well, she is trained to be a stewardship character, correct? Right. Diplomacy, martial, or intrigue. I feel like intrigue is more useful overall. But that's more stats. Yeah, let's go with just the overall good stats. You know, if we're not landed, I feel like having a good overall stat base, just totally across the board, a good average is the best thing to go for. If something bad happened to the Yom Vikings, I don't think it really matters, okay? Hello! My daughter Halfreader is leading several others defending the upper branches of a tree against several children trying to climb it from below. Should we say stay within sight? Every child playing may gain... Oh, so it's 33% chance of gaining a diplomacy perk, 33% chance of gaining a stewardship, 33% chance of an intrigue. So that's not 33% chance of gaining one or the other. She could potentially gain all of these if she's incredibly lucky. So let's maybe go for that. Martial learning? Oh, let's go for that. Obviously, we don't know the results of that, unfortunately, because you can't see the perks that children have, as far as I know. And I think we'll probably just execute this here instead of waiting for 10. Beautiful. There you go. 270 prestige. That's big. Still going to take a long time to get to Exalted Amongst Men, isn't it? Jesus. 2 diplomacy perks available. So let's go Sound Foundations. We go up to 19 intrigue and 15 intrigue, 19 martial there. And then Patriarch. Beautiful. Fertility 20%, still very viable. 20% for the stress loss. Close family opinion, house opinion, probably not really super relevant. I guess we're going to Diplomat now. Start working on our finer skills. And let's go and do that Instructor of Knights. Maybe today, as our kind of final goal for today, we could probably... Oh, he's left court, you bugger. I wonder if we could possibly... Oh, he's occupied. Well, we're probably going to leave France then in that case. Don't want to do any of these contracts. I would do Fight Corruption because it's a martial contract. I think today, maybe we could try and get Champion of the Swan. Bloody close though, isn't it? We've only done 2 out of 10 martial or prowess contracts. No way. You've completed 2 out of 10 martial or prowess contracts. No. No, we haven't. We've been doing fucking loads of them. I've done 2 today alone. Please correct me if I'm wrong there. Maybe I'm misinterpreting what types we need. Oh, okay. Maybe I'm misinterpreting that. Maybe we need to specifically be doing martial contracts that are like leading troops. Maybe training knights isn't enough to trigger that. We'll have to do some testing because I feel like I've definitely done that. It's not like you have to do it in one location. That seems like that would be very, very silly. Should we go up to the UK and just quickly crack out the travels? Because I think that actually might be quicker. While we're kind of close here, let's go travel up to Kent, God forbid, and see what they've got going on up there then. Let's go and have a... Oh, we should travel to Canterbury, I think. Just tick that one off. They say the children react more than anyone else to the places they find themselves in. It's fortunate with my daughter Hafrida that she finds herself in the company of the most ambitious adventurers, exotic locals, and rugged travelers I've been able to gather. I wonder what sight she'll see. 20% chance she gains gregarious, 20% chance she gains brave. Interesting. Wait, maybe I'm wrong in that. Maybe CK3 writes its tooltips very differently. So in CK2, if a tooltip was written like that, what that would imply is you've got a 20% chance at all of those. Maybe that's still the case. Well, if she gains 2 traits, we know that's the case. Or she gains ambitious. That's actually incredible. Okay, I'm fine with that. Yeah, bizarre. Maybe I'm misinterpreting that. Rescue a fair subject. Now, that's a martial contract. That's a prowess contract. So you cannot argue at all that that is... Ooh, what should we go for here? Pedagedy. Absolutely. Give me that. Never going to stop saying it. I'm sorry. Let's just triple check that this is working. Because I think this is one of the easiest goals we can get in the short term. 2 out of 10 martial or prowess contract. I just don't understand. All right. Fair man to the rescue. Yeah, absolutely. Let's go for... whatever is going to give us the biggest outcome here. I think I want to play... These level 2 contracts especially are a bit more of a different beast. I don't think we need to worry about time too much. Because they pay out, I think, relative to the amount you'd be able to do 2 contracts in anyway. The same amount of time it would take you to do the amount of contracts lower level that you're guaranteed to succeed. It's probably worth just being a bit safer, right? My hook on her will soon expire. Countess Euphemia. Can I even do anything with that? Make a request. Provisions? I don't even want that. Man at arms we can't take. We can't do anything. Oh, the camp's got to be closer. All right, forget it then. I really should be cashing out on some of these, I think. We're stressful. Or we're going to take stress from that because we're generous. I think it's okay. I'm not really too bothered. Right. Show me this contract then. Okay. Offers a reward. Are we stuck again? Well, there's weird quest that gets us stuck and we don't actually achieve anything. Oh no, we're still on with it. We're fine. Hello there. You'd like to join and become my quartermaster? I think... I don't want to take on anyone new, because I think we've already got so many characters that would be viable for that. Oh, Astrida can do it. She's not great at it, but that's okay. That's fine. You can take that on. Chief Forager. Astrida's very good at that. Give it to Victor. Give Victor a job. We need a new bodyguard. Baduin. I need to rename you if you're hanging around permanently in our camp. Right, how are we looking here? Almost 100%. Probably the next phase. There you go. Beautiful. Oh, hold on. We're gonna get one more. I feel like when it's 100%, it probably should just execute immediately, but never mind. Ooh. Victor von Wienerberg and Baduin become friends. Very good. I like it when my friends, my camp's all trustworthy. Trustworthy, kind, unified. We've got a long path ahead of us. Oh, we do not have to pass away and bring her with us. I could bring her along and marry her off to someone. She feels honored. All right, join me then. Let's see them. Who would I like to marry you to? Oh, God. Figure out amongst yourselves. We're not getting involved. We're not picking one side over the other because we're going to upset someone. Shall we marry her to Virvikui, Icewolf, Dan Trolley, who's over in Byzantium, Shoebuckles, Shittle. Ah. He's comely. She's beautiful. That's a nice marriage. That's good. There you go, Shittle. You're welcome, my little goblin-y fella. Ironically, probably the least goblin-y of everybody in the camp, given that he's apparently considered very conventionally attractive. Camp revelry already. Okay, let's get shrewd at long last. He lied as easily as he breathed. Shittle's wife, Whitbur. I should name her like Shitbur, shouldn't I? Oh, no. I'm going to do that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to her. I'm so sorry to her. She drew the short straw. She didn't. It was like the most It was the most, you know, appealing bachelor in the whole camp, if that's all you really care about. I am, however, going to have to name you Shitbur. I'm sorry. Whitbur goes to... I'm just going to do that. Shitbur. That's okay. That's not how that's pronounced, but it's good enough. I can't wait. Okay. Shrewd. Become friends with Shitbur. Maybe it's because I'm picking become a friend. Oh! Let me check the file. I've had a feeling that we might need the fireside building so that we can get Shrewd. Because that's the difference. With 350 gold. Bollocks. Okay. Well, look, let's get this one out of the way, and then let's go do that. That's what I think might be the case. We're going to 100% chance of hitting an apple and getting 350 prestige. That is an insane amount of prestige. Bloody hell. These camp revelries really are giving us a small fortune in prestige, aren't they? I think I'll just pick anybody that gives us prestige, huh? Oh, God, yeah. No. Open 2. Open 2 more casks of ale for our camp revelry. Wonderful revelry it was. Sadly, we only got Master of Ceremonies that time. Still very, very good. Closer towards Famous Reveler. So the final level, what is that? We get 2 more diplomacy from that one, really? Oh, no, because that's not... That is cumulative, right? So it's +2 diplomacy overall. No, because that's +2 intrigue on the current trait. So we wouldn't take one away. Sick. Okay, cool. That's going to give us a load more diplomacy. Not that I really think we need it. Right, hello. Protect the weak. You're lucky you've got the right guy for the job. Here we go. I will ensure their safety. Absolutely, I will. Measles. I'm breaking measles in the camp. Hold. Not little Björg. Not little ambitious Björg. No, that's diligent. I'm thinking of Halfred that became... Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. I mean, measles in these poor young children, that's a death sentence. Now, normally I would go for drastic measures, because realistically, she's about to die. Shall we say be cautious? Because every time we've said drastic measures, they've died anyway. Successful treatment. It's probably not going to be enough. There goes Halfreda. Oh, God. Bear in mind that's a negative to our stats. Sorry, I mean, his poor daughter has died, yes. But that is also a negative to our stats as well. Oh, God, and she got measles tending them. Should be a little bit better. I think in real life, adults who get measles have a much higher survival rate. I mean, that's pretty much true of every disease in children. Don't correct me on that. Okay, here we go. Let's go for... Oh, my God. Well, I mean, except for, like, chicken pox, right? It doesn't matter. Be no cautious. Do no more than what is necessary. Honestly, is he becoming a bit of a desperate man? Is he seeing a repeat of what happened to his grandparents? Oh, God. Let's just say be cautious. Be cautious, be cautious. Yeah. Be cautious, wife. Okay, she's become a novice physician. She's reduced her disease symptoms. I believe she's going to be okay. Double the beer rations, call it a day. We go find some provisions. Yeah, good idea. No, apparently not very much. You'll be fine. I believe in you. Okay, let's go, let's go thoughtful. I'm really scared. Don't die. Please don't die. Just live. Both of you just live. I'm not asking much. All you've got to do... Beautiful. She's fine. She survived. Okay. Now we're just hoping for Björg. Björg is also fine. Okay. Good news. Good news. Who's educating you? Guardian is hurt. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Okay. I think we're okay for a little while. We're fine. A little bit scary there for a second. Losing another character too. Oh! We did use... No! Shitbur! Oh, poor Shittle. Is he okay? He seems fine. He hasn't, like, broken down from stress yet anyway. Oh, poor Shitbur. That's what you get for coming to England. It's full of the stink. You should have just stayed far away in the far more sensible and safer and far less stinky France. Right. Let's go ahead and seize the moment. Good pay for that, I hope. 90. Really? 90 for a tier 2 contract. You give me 90 gold. That's an affront. How the hell am I supposed to afford my camp revelry doing that? Hold on, though. Oh, there's a lot of tier 2 contracts popping up. Okay, this is better. Let's double check him. Champion of the Swan. 4 out of 10. So it is working. It is working. Let's go do a quick hired muscle over here. Easier contracts. We just get in and out fast. Let's do speedy. I just want to complete the numbers at this point just to get it done. Did that say fishing waders died? No. Fishing waders died. Oh my God, I accidentally clicked off the notification while I was setting people up. Fuck. Not my sweet boy fishing waders. Not him too. There's nothing sacred in this world. Can we swap you people out? Because like this is kind of shitty. It never occurred to me that we could just get up to maximum success speed as fast as possible and swap people out to, like, the better one. Huh. Like an extra level of min-maxing I didn't quite consider. Interesting. Okay, we'll just do that for now. I guess we'll take this one up to, like, 10. Because, again, I'm just trying to do this for speed. We need a little money, though. Oh, God. Okay, that was too much of a risk. That was too much of a risk. I'm playing it too fast and loose at this point. We need to slow down very slightly. I mean, how old is he? 31. It's been 5 years, and we haven't made that much meaningful progress, so I don't want to slow down too much, but simultaneously, we're just wasting a lot of time by failing contracts. We've only really failed the one, but even then, it always feels bad when you're in a situation like this where you're obviously just going to sweep it. We can ask for a grand tournament from the Petty King of Kent, and I think I'm going to do that if you don't mind. That seems like a pretty solid idea, and then we can try and get a bunch of prestige from that. What have you got for me? Different cultural opinion. That seems pretty good. Learn language schemes. Yeah, I should be doing that more often. You're very, very correct. There you go. We'll just go learn this random guy's language. That's okay. This is going to be a long... Mistress Astrida is pregnant. Hey, very good. Oh, she's learned Anglic. Oh, very good. Maybe she could teach you instead. Made a friend. Oh, you and Björk became friends after watching a beautiful sunset. Holy shit. What a great day. Oh, my God. Oh, failure at 90%. Fuck off. Oh, what a waste. Now he's 32. For God's sake. Okay. Don't panic. Just do not panic. I'm starting to get to, like, panic territory because I thought when we hit 30, that's when we'll hit the ground running and really kind of focus on an end goal for the character. Shit. I think Fireside Chat is the way to go, but we still can't afford the pavilion upgrade, if I'm not mistaken. Hang on. Pavilion level 3. Oh, we can afford it. It's 350. I was thinking 450 in my head. Well, even then, maybe we do a quick tour of England and just get out. It's a stinky island full of diseases, and we've had bad luck here. Now, I'm not superstitious, but I think maybe we just need to accept that this isn't going well for us here. It's a cursed land filled with cursed people, especially as we're just about to go even more northerly as well. We're just going to do a lovely tour of England here. We're going to go over to Exeter. We're going to go through Salisbury, which is Stonehenge. We're going to go have a look around Offers Dyke. So let's go via all of this shit. Not very impressive, to be honest. Offers Dyke is really not a lot to see. And then we're going to go back through there, back through Westbury, up through Shrewsbury. And then we're going to go over to, what is that? Wigton? Fuck knows where Wigton is in real life. Let's go over there, spin across round to the last part of Hadrian's Wall. And we're going to go up through St. Johnston. There you go. Beautiful. Look at that. Do we want to jump over and go to Dublin? I guess we could. Alright, let's do that first. That's a fucking long journey, but that, if anything, is probably going to at least get us to Grigna the Traveller today. So we got that going for us, which is nice. Ooh, we found a small trinket. Lucky Anglo-Saxon coin. Oh, I mean, it's not very good, but I'll take it. A daughter, Signy. Signy, hello. Signy Grigna's daughter. We've got like a good name. Let's have a look. Let me see if any of these jump out to me. Ass is pretty good. Come on. Girly. Naming your daughter Girly is like calling your son Guy. It's very lazy. No offense to anybody watching called Guy. Sorry. My aunt has just been imprisoned by this count in Mali? What the fuck's she doing over there? And here we are. Beautiful Scotland. Right, let's have a look at our decision quickly then. So the travels. We nailed it. 58. We absolutely nailed it. That was more than enough to do that. It was complete overkill. And lots of gold for that, but we'll get that as soon as possible. That will help our descendants, of course. While we're here, we'll do whatever knight... Okay, so hold on. Let's check if instructing the knights counts as a martial contract. It bloody should. I don't think it does. 4 out of 10 martial or prowess contracts. I don't think that's counting it correctly. I don't know. I feel like something's not quite going right there. Pause. Let's get these people trained. Hello, Gargamel. Yep. Learns a lot from you. Beautiful. Let's get Ernan. Perfect. Learns a lot from you. And then Malendu. Should just follow my moves. Can't keep up. That's okay. But still contract complete. Okay. Then we go back over here. And we look at Knight of the Swan. And it says no. 4 out of 10. Whoa. It doesn't work. Martial or prowess contracts of no criminal nature. Is that not a martial or prowess contract? Training knights? Suspicious. How strange. Okay. Well, I guess we don't really need to go back through Dublin. What should we do here? Regale Court? Alright, whatever. While we're in the neighborhood... Oh, hold on. We've got to get home first. Hold on. We've got to get home first. There you go. While we're in the neighborhood, we'll just have a look at this quick, and then we'll move on out. I suppose this is the problem with having a very generic approach to... Ooh. Does my reputation not speak for itself? I don't know, did it? Didn't say we succeeded. Anyway, trying to learn that language still. The problem with having such a generic camp where we're doing a little bit of everything, a little bit of intrigue, I'm relying on my guy's stat. Oh! She died in his dungeons. Sacrificed to his gods. She was a cannibal? And she converted culture. Oh, sorry, religion. She changed religion. But Buddhism? Unreformed Monday faith. She became a fucking cannibal. What the hell? It's not even part of their culture because it's a crime to all of us. And then her son also died. How did he die? He fell off a mountain as well. There's 2 family members that fell off a mountain. My current character's mother fell off a mountain. Our cousin fell off a mountain. We're the only Grignisson branch left. Oh my god. Jesus, we've got to try and keep the bloody dynasty alive at this point. Forget about any other big grand plans we had going on. Christ. Oh, we failed to learn Anglic. Yeah, beyond my capabilities. Best foot forward. Independent ruler opinion plus 20. That seems very powerful when we're going to people's courts trying to help out. Oh. What's happening? Oh dear. Victor and Astrida are amongst them, neither of whom particularly enjoy each other's company. Astrida mutters something inaudible, and Victor the Hideous, the man of God, he looks like a Dark Souls 2 character. He really does. Especially with that mace stood there. He's going to try and clop my wife over the head. Okay, no, intervene and tell him to stop. We don't need to arrest him. It's about using your words. You're a big boy. The largest of boys. Yeah, I mean, fuck this. We're living in the UK at this point. I'm not hanging around here. This place sucks. Give my daughter to stewardship or give her some diplomacy. Ooh, give her. She's better at diplomacy. Give her the fucking diplomacy then. All right, why not? There you go. There you go, daughter. We probably should have flipped you over to diplomacy earlier on. Even though she was apparently not very good at it, she's absolutely nailed it. Let's have our Mystic Communion. Let's have a camp revelry, and let's bloody leave, because this place sucks. We've had nothing but bad luck while we've been here. A child died. We failed just about every frigging contract, or at least I feel like we have. We don't need the fireside. Shrewd, give me something. Give me the thing I've talked about, please. I beg you. If you're listening now, game, I beg you. You've got to give me something good to show for this accursed island. Nailed it. You goddamn right. Trait gain shrewd. Thank you. Appreciate that tremendously. Ah, good. Well, that's rounded us out quite succinctly, hasn't it? 38 diplomacy. What a fucking powerhouse of a guy. And in fact, it won't be long before we're able to go back to university again. 20-year cooldown. We went when we were 18. So 4 more years. We'll have to start saving up now, to be honest with you. Who goes there? Ultan. One-eyed, one-legged, one-handed. He's half the man he used to be. Why not stay, Ultan? What should we call him? I've got the perfect fucking Norse name for this man. You already know what it's going to be before I've even typed it, don't you? Call you Halfdan. That's not compassionate at all. Bad, Grigna. That was mean. With that, I'm happy to leave the camp revelries at the side as well. I mean, they're fantastic for prestige, but maybe we could do better stuff with that cash. Become calm. Is there 1% chance of calm? That would have been fantastic. Oh, God, there's a lot of contracts popping up. They're all criminal. We'll do hired muscle, see if that counts towards this bloody contract. We know Training the Knights doesn't, so we'll ignore those in the future. What are we at? 4 out of 10. Just wanted to double check there in case it triggered far later. You know, maybe it only recounts once every year for whatever performance-related reason. I don't know why that would ever be the case. It wouldn't make any bloody sense, but I don't know. You just got to be careful of these things. Honestly, the sooner we're done, the sooner we can get on with it. Yeah, agreed. Dan the Lion. Dan Trolley. Oh, you're back from Byzantium? Were you still there? No, he's back. Brangian, when the fuck did you come back, Dan Trolley? Oh, he did well. Good for you. It's fucking out of order. That's totally out of pocket to have a guy turn up, one-eyed, one-armed, one-legged, call him Halfdan. That's probably some, like, ancient Norse joke as well, isn't it? I absolutely guarantee that that's a joke that someone's made before today. In real life. Seize the moment. We failed. I'm fucking leaving. I hate this people. I hate this land. I hate this fucking island. And if I never come back again, it'll be too soon. I'm gonna hop in the nearest boat and we're leaving. Oh. Bejeweled scriptures. Ooh. Monthly learning lifestyle experience. No. I don't like the fact that the game makes you gain stress for not spending money when you're generous. That's not what that means. Saving money as a generous person does not make sense. If it was giving it away, like this is just an exchange of goods and services. I don't consider myself a generous person by going down to the shop and buying a fucking loaf of bread. It doesn't make sense. Whatever. Gather some provisions then. But quickly, before we get to France, we're forced to eat disgusting French food like beef bourguignon. Regale the court. That does work. Look, we've locked in at 93%. Not that it makes much difference, because again, I'm trying to take a bit more of a safe approach now, but you can just lock it in and then reorganize your people afterwards. That's weird. She became an adult. Björg, Grigner's daughter, Leotandlit. Last name is very much a mouthful. She became a fortune builder. Not great. Certainly not terrible, but I'm sure she'll be very, very useful around the camp because she's got like a good amount of stat distribution there. I'm not paying that money for that spear. I'm sorry. We are making... This is the problem with this camp, right? Shitloads of prestige. Like, we're making a tremendous amount of prestige compared to previous characters. Everything's going well. You know, we're not having that much tragedy or anything particularly terrible happening. What we're not getting is any fucking money. I think I was spoiled a bit by the criminal contracts. I feel like, still, even now, I haven't quite got the gameplay loop down succinctly. I do feel like I'm still floundering a little bit, trying to go for all these lofty goals that seem very, very, very out of reach. And I feel like there's still some way, somewhere that we can crack this open. You know, really figure this out. Oh, dear. God, these contracts suck as well. Fucking hell. If I do that, it doesn't reset it. No, I didn't think it would. Yeah, there's definitely something I still feel like I'm missing at this point. Oh, 1+1 intrigue for free, sure. What's the hooded figure? And then there's the seating tax. The French ruffian remarks with a wry smile. He motions towards the hooded figure's chair. It's an additional bit of gold, certainly. The hooded man immediately stands up, drops the hood, and I recognize him as none other than Baron Loop of Etamps. There's an outrage, the Baron exclaims. Don't make me inquire with my business associates, the ruffian throws. He's being shaken down. Surely we make more gold on a returning customer. Absolutely. Ah, the Baron's happy with us. Well done. I guess that's a diplomacy outcome for the tavern. Yeah, I feel like there's something very obvious I'm missing as a grand tournament. Are we going to get there in time? No. Oh, it's back in Wessex, for God's sake. I do feel like there's something I'm missing, so we're going to leave it here for today. I don't think today went badly by any stretch of the imagination. Halfway towards Exalted Towards Men, at which point it opens up. It only took us, was that like 6 years to do it? I can't remember what age we started at. It might have been closer to 10 years, actually. Go to the university soon, take our diplomacy skill even higher. I honestly think that the adventure run does not suit min-max characters. I don't think it suits having a guy with, say we upgrade that again, 42 diplomacy or whatever. It's just not relevant. I do think that a wide swath of traits and stats works so much better. Let me know what I'm missing, because I do feel like there's something not quite clicking yet with getting any sort of acceleration. I guess that's also a problem with the game, right? You feel like you're only really doing stuff if you are building buildings, getting land, but everything seems so transient as, no pun intended, as an adventurer. It seems like stuff very quickly disappears. Like, we're rebuilding our camp from scratch right after we built it up with the previous character. What if I do that again, where we get an estate in Greece and something bad happens, and then we're back on the road? Do we... Because then, logically, what you want to do is go all in on a martial character and guarantee you get some land somewhere isolated so you can build it properly. And I don't think that's the right way to go about it. I don't think that's the right way to think about it. I think the journey is as important as the destination, of course. So, what we've got to do, really, as a diplomacy character, is figure out how the fuck I'm making money. Of course, we can use our hooks on people. And I think that's something I need to start leveraging more, is this guy's intrigue. Problem is, when you're compassionate, when you're generous, it doesn't really work. But this isn't, you know, this wasn't supposed to be a series about grand storytelling or anything like that. This is supposed to be just exploring the DLC to give me a good idea for how things operate in the future. So if that's the route we go down and we're kind of maximizing stress for our personal gains, but it helps make things a bit more, it gives things a bit more alacrity, then I'm good with that. I think that's totally acceptable in this situation. I'm going to stop rambling. Thank you all for joining me today. If you've got any kind of really valuable feedback, stuff that you've learned from your time, obviously I'm limited to playing 30 minutes to an hour every day, which isn't the fantastic way to learn the kind of... Because we're trying to get to the intricacies now, trying to figure out how to get the ball rolling in a very consistent way. So this goes beyond just kind of playing the game. It's trying to figure things out, crack it open, so to speak. So if you've got any suggestions, of course, comment section is always I'll read through. Discord video discussion channel. The Crusader King tech support channel, even though it is technically tech support in Discord, is also just kind of a generic Crusader Kings chat room as well. So if you've got any good tech or advice over there for how this particular character can start making some lovely money, get the ball rolling, build up the camp, do everything we want to do, because these big endgame goals are also really expensive in terms of currency as well, going to university, etc. It seems like an impossible task to do everything all at once, so open to suggestions. Thank you to Solothel, Critical John, An Apple in Solitude, Mostly Harmless, Novisun, Yubin Va A Enseñarte Españole, Ramberman 138, Holy Reapers, Rauga, Slanionisus, Super the Tuber, Retal, Mystery Machine Hit and Run, Shadow, Shallow Lions, Chloricon, Wilds, Chiller, Bella, Robbit, The Chicken, Jinxie Cat, Time Waster, Hoopy, Pikapire, Spongy1312, Izzy Claire, and Scaps for their support. The executive producer is over on Patreon. Thank you for joining me here today in Crusader Kings 3. Remote's going on a break while I work on the new series, but Crusader Kings 3 should be, for all intents and purposes, carrying on as usual, so don't worry there. Thank you as well to Caden Kai Malloy, Arsene D'Argent, Uninvited Haggis, Knight Lucia, Jason Gansa, Tsukasa Kamada, Dr. Louie, Luck Brown, King Luffy Link 3, Ice Wolf 0, Stormcrower Jai, Evan Stockdale, Vibes, and Carl Max. See you all tomorrow.